Hello and welcome to a preview on Elder Scrolls Online. I'm on the player test server at the moment, and we're going to have a little look at Orsinium, or as Whammo would no doubtly call it, Orsinium. In fact, why don't they call it Orsinium? It's the Orc City. Surely that would make more sense. Call it Orsinium. Right, we need to get onto the devs to get that changed. But forget that. Let's have it as Orsinium. So I apologise in advance if I use the word Orsinium in the video because it's ingrained in my head. That's what we're playing at. So I'm just logging in. I've logged in briefly before and just made the character and spec'd him up a bit so that you don't have to watch all that boring stuff. Before I begin, I will say, spoiler alert, so if you don't want to have a look at what's coming up, if you don't want to look at the Orsinium, nearly said it wrong, Orsinium area, then don't watch this video. In fact, close your eyes and watch this video because then it works for both of us. Otherwise, yes, here we go. So the first thing I can show you is my shield. Yes, it's died. Okay, my orange armor doesn't look quite so orange in this patch. I don't know why. Could be the lighting, but yes, died shields. So I'm going to go and have a quick show of that so you can have a look. Dye station. Sure, we go to the shield. Spin around. It just works the same as all the other pieces. You've got 3 different colours. Half of mine aren't unlocked. So that obviously changes a little bit. That section, and then the outer section. So now you can have it any colour. It's good. I'm glad it's in there. It's something that we've wanted for a while. Hopefully they'll do the weapons next, because that's probably what everybody else is going to be wanting now. So I think it's definitely a nice addition. It's been wanting for a while. I think when the dice system came in, everybody was happy that you could dye all your armor, and I think then the shield was quite a requested feature. Anyway, so there we are. There's not much to show you about that. I'm sure you'll have fun. Different shields will have different ways of being able to be dyed. There's not much more else to show on that. The next feature was the mount. If people want to buy it or not, it doesn't come included. Well, I'll show you the Crown Store. Where am I? Go to the Crown Store. So you've got your options to download is the Collector's Edition, and then that comes with Orsinium itself, 5 Crown Experience Scrolls, a Cave Bear mount, and a Cave Bear. Or you can just buy Orsinium on its own, which just gives you entrance to all the dungeon, the bosses, but without the mount and the extra little bits. Because on the test server they've changed everything to 1 crown, I've just gone and bought the collector's pack, so I can show you the bear. So here he is, the bear. Now I have to say it looks quite impressive. He's bigger than I thought he would be. It's quite good. Oops, I wasn't going to do that, but anyway, yes, the run is odd on it. Oh, stupid dog. Hang on, let's see if I can lose the dog. So there you go. You get to see him running. It looks, not the best animation, I have to admit, but I mean, how else do you expect a bear to run? It's not going to run like a horse, is it? So yeah, it's cool. It's pretty good. What is good is the roar, which we're going to get a nice close up and listen. So yeah, quite nasty. The other feature that they've added in this patch is, if you go to settings and gameplay, you can see that they have now allowed the ability to hide and show each individual part of your mount. So you can hide the stamina upgrade, the speed upgrade, and the capacity. I've gone ahead and trained up on all of them, and I haven't actually looked at these yet, so I'm going to unhide them and just show them off. So first of all, we'll go for the stamina upgrade. Oh dear, I just lost my bear. Okay, so there we go. He's got a nice Good. I can't believe the bloody night time's coming. So it's giving him a nice armor plate on the head, armor plate on the neck, and I think you can just about see some armor plate on his legs. So that's quite good. So go back to settings, gameplay, and we'll hide that again. Oh, gameplay, and we'll now show the speed update and see what that looks like. Wow, that's rubbish. Okay, so all it's done is added cloth bands on his legs. Not that impressed on that one. To get off and do the last one. So gameplay, and we'll have a look, and we'll show the capacity. So we should get some nice bags on him. And not bad. It's not like some of the models where it's massive bags on it. It's quite good. Beast of Burden, I don't know how they bounce all over the place. Yeah, they're pretty good, very good. Quite pleased with them. So I quite like him with the armoured head. So let's go for that. Turn that back on. There we are. Pretty cool. It's not a bad mount. I do quite like it. I'm not sure I'd go for it for my orc. I think I might say if I do get the bear, I think I'll use it on my dwarf character that I've made. I haven't made the dwarf yet in the beta, so in the player test server, so I can't quite see what sort of size he's going to be. Whether he be a tiny bear because my model's tiny, which is normally happens for all the mounts, but we'll see. Have a look at that one. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and have a look at where Orsinium is now. It is on the map. It is up here. Okay, because we're on the test server, nothing's unlocked, unfortunately. So you've got Stormhaven. It's the north of Stormhaven. I don't know whether you can get in from Stormhaven up through a path. It's not clear. I don't think you can, to be honest. But when you get the game, I think because you can get there from level 1, I think it automatically unlocks the way shrine. So you can just get straight to this merchant's gate. Or if it doesn't unlock, I'm going to show you now in Glenumbra, in Daggerfall itself, there's a little transport here, caravan to get to it. So the same way you get to Craglorn, you get to it there. So we're just going to go and have a look at where it is. Here. Whoa, what the hell is that? Oh, well, what the hell? It's got... Is that its legs? What the hell is that? Well, I don't know if these are in-game before, but I can't say I've ever seen one. That's one weird... Oh god, that's weird. Okay. I like the pack on it though. That'd be pretty cool if you had that as your pack animal. I think that's yeah. Everyone that's played Elder Scrolls, maybe they'll know what that is. I certainly don't. Anyway, let's talk to this person.
The caravan should have just entered Rothgar territory.
Okay, so just blah blah blah. Okay, we're just gonna go straight there. I'm not gonna do the story and things.
Then I have to come back in case anyone else.
Well, there we go. Because I'll let you read all that yourself. Lovely, as always, very nice looking screensavers. And now the loading screen takes about half an hour, so it gives you something interesting to look at. Okay, that's new. So this looks like a Crown Store featured product. So this is. I hope this doesn't pop up every time you zone. So it's showing you some featured crap that's on the crap store. Okay. Ah, look, you can be a little goat. Right. So this is Orsinium, people. Looks quite nice so far. So it's, if we look, seems to be split into a snowy area and a non-snowy area. Well, let's just have a quick look around. Let's get on the bear. Not going to bother with quests.
What are you
just
doing?
Want to show you
We can't
around.
let Chief Bosrog deal with the Winterborn by himself.
It's a little loop. We've got some nice big statues. Very nice. It's carved into the rock. So, oh, look at that. Very nice. Whoa, shit. Okay. Good to see I'm on true form. Straight over the edge, yes. Your mount doesn't stop instantly, as we've now found out. You wanted a close-up of the waterfall anyway, didn't you? Yeah, I thought you did. Oh, come on. Let me back up. Let me back up. Oh, that's a good start. So, as you can see, you can jump down the waterfall and explore the lower end, which wasn't my plan. Have a quick look down. I can port back in a minute. But when there's a big waterfall, there's only one thing left to do, really. Oh, mushrooms. So obviously in this update it's available from, they say from level 1 basically. So from 1 through to vet 16. I'm guessing, oh shit, that's not going to end well. Okay, yeah, that's really good. That's how not to jump off waterfalls. I wanted to be back up here anyway, so now we're back up here. What I did find is a little dungeon, look. So yeah, level 1. I haven't found a mob yet to have a look at what level it scales to. God, why do mounts not stop dead? Right. Aha, okay. So that's vet 16. Oh, it's one of those. Got on skills on my bar, which is a great start. Yeah, that's how you show off not to play. Okay, so vet 16. So that's interesting. So you get straight up to the top. I suppose that's, you know, it's obvious. Because if you're vet 16, you're not going to want to fight mobs that are lower than vet 16. So it's battle level you just the full way basically. Okay. So let's try again to go to the right spot rather than die. Okay, that's not the entrance to it then. It's really, yeah, it's quite barren. Well, not barren. It's interesting. It's interesting landscape. Trees are nice. I mean, this game always looks amazing. It always has done. The graphics are just stunning on it. I'm really not very good with mounts, obviously. Okay, let's go and have a look at the city. It's only a quick look. I'm not going to show you everything. It's quite big. Okay. It's big. It's a big city. I like the architecture. It's nice. It looks like it's going to be quite confusing to navigate. It's on quite a few levels. It's quite a big city. So we've got the refuge underneath still on that. So one of the other features that's come with the add-on is they're looking for group change. Now, unfortunately, first of all, I completely missed the change. Then I completely misunderstood the change, and now I realise what it is. But basically, they're looking for a group tool, which I've never actually used. Allows you normally to look for dungeons. I can't even see. This is rubbish. I don't know where it is because I've never. It must be group. Yeah, dungeon. Okay, so it used to be for your own faction. You couldn't group up with anyone else other than your own faction. Well, they've changed that now, and you can, in fact, group up regardless of what faction you are. So AD Dominion can group up with Daggerfall or Ebonheart Pact. You can all group up. However, first of all, I thought it meant that you could just group up with your guildmates and group up with your guildmates and join the same dungeon. Obviously not overland, but just dungeons. But it turns out that that's not the case. The only way you can do cross-faction grouping is using the looking for group tool. So it's going to be with randoms basically, but what it does, I suppose, if you are using looking for group tool, it should give you a lot more options to group, and you won't be sitting there quite so long waiting for people in your own faction. But they do say that they plan to allow more flexibility on. I've fallen off again.
Hell.
Bloody hell. They did say they was going to allow more cross-faction grouping in the future, but I don't think they'll ever allow the cross-faction grouping on the on Glenumbra and Overland areas, because the whole story would be completely messed up. However, dungeons and stuff, so if you've got people in the guild, I think their plan is so that if you've got people in your guild, you can group up and then all jump into one of the dungeons together, which would be a nice change, because anything that stops restricted grouping is good in my book. I feel like there's a lot of restrictions at the moment on the guild, because due to levels, due to factions, it really stops you, well, just stops you grouping as much as you'd like to, really. However, so that's why Imperial City was released, and you could get to that from 10 onwards, and this has been released and you're supposed to be able to get it from 1 onwards. So I'm really hoping that this is the future of how they're planning on doing updates, instead of restricting everybody until get to vet and everything else. I think they're hopefully slowly introducing people. I'm just looking around for you so you can have a look. Yeah, so allowing you much more option, because now with Imperial City we can jump straight on. I can group with anybody in the guild, we can go there, and this should do the same thing. Anyone that's on in the guild, regardless of level, experience, will be able to jump on, will be able to get into this area and join up. And so to me, that's win-win. That's positive, definitely a step forward, and I really hope that that's what they plan to do with future content.
Hello.
So that's a brief look at the city. I don't want to show you too much, because I'm sure you're all going to want to have a look around yourself. So I've just realised the recording has gone on for quite a bit of time already. So what I'll do is I'll do the Maelstrom Arena in a separate video, so you can watch that, because otherwise this is just going to be a very long video. So hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see more of Orsinium, because I've barely showed you any of it, if you want to see some of up here out, then let me know and I'll do another video. Orsinium is the new download content that's coming in 2nd of November. You don't have to buy it, but if you do, it opens up all of this area. It's not free, so if you're a subscriber, you have to pay. If you're a subscriber, sorry, you get it. It's included in the package of your subscription. And if you are not a subscriber, you can buy it for 3,000 crowns. So, hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you later.